Okay, you guys, so we're working arm triangles this month. We're in a mounted position. We're going to start with the low mount. We're going to grapevine the legs. Some people call it a Saturday night special, honeymoon or whatever. Basically, I want to make him carry my whole weight. So I'm stretching his legs out, putting my belly button down, pushing down. And then I want to take my chest and bury it on his face. Okay? Whatever way his head's turned, I'm going to try to sneak in some shots. And then I'm going to push and turn his face the other way and do the same thing. When he gets the bright idea to push, I'm going to let him push me, but I'm going to ride his arm over and then lay on it. I take my other hand, I go underneath and grab it, and this is where I'm going to start to soften him up. Once I've softened him up, I'm going to slide my hand in that little slot right there until I get it to the ground. Now in one move, I'm going to bring my head down like this and weave my arm through until I get to my bicep. Once I'm here, I knee off his belly, I walk around, and I squeeze. Okay, notice where my body's at. It's not here. I walk my body here so that I'm putting pressure on his arm, and then I squeeze it down. Okay, that's the first one. Second way to set this up is, again, I'm here, but I'm in the high mount. So I start to punch, he covers. Hand at the elbow, hand at the wrist, I push it down. Now, if he doesn't block me, I'm going to go straight to the figure four. But if he grabs his wrist, I'm going to lay on it. Again, come underneath, grab, soften, same thing. Weave it through. Notice how my head comes down to his shoulder. I get to my bicep, knee on his belly, walk around, weight hips down and squeeze. Okay? Now, commonly, when I get to this position here, the first method of countering it that you see a lot of people do is that they put their hand up and wipe their head, just like this. That gives them a little bit of space. When you do that, when that situation happens, I let go with my hand, I grab his wrist. Now I'm going to push in and pull up and out until I get the tap shoulder lock. Okay, so if he counters by doing this, let go, push the elbow with your head, grab the wrist, pull up and out. So it's like this. Okay? Now the right way to counter this is that when I'm in this position, instead of going here, he wants to roll his body up. Look familiar? That was in the warm-up. So that he captures his own hand and his leg. He's going to roll back a little bit, and then he's going to push his legs forward, and that gives him to the side. Now he's out of the hold. I'm not choking him anymore. He's not in the greatest position, but he's not being choked anymore. Okay, you try this. Okay, here's the next set, you guys. So I'm going to be on my back right here. Okay, Max is in side control, and he's thinking about switching. He's going to take the mount. This is the position that he's transitioned to. When a man's here, here's your reversal. This hand is going to be up on his head so that he can't Kimura, he can't start to go for that crazy shoulder lock series. This hand's going to be down at his hips, preferably down by that leg. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to arch over this shoulder and pull this hand out once I reach my apex of the arch. So it's like this. Notice that we come out in this position. Once again, I get there and finish. Another way to set up the arm triangle or the arm choke. So once again, I'm caught up in this position. He transitions. First thing I want to do is get my hands in the right spot. Sometimes I'll even pull him a little bit and then arch back over, and as soon as that happens, you got to pull this arm out. Your head's in the right position, grab your bicep, walk around, squeeze. Okay, that's the first one. Now the second one. Okay, forgive us for the angles, but today we just got a tripod, so we got to work with it. Okay, so let's say, for example, let's move back a little bit, Max. Max is doing this to me, okay? So we're right here, he sets it up, and he does it. As soon as that happens, I want to take my hand and I want to push his head down. Now I'm going to arch over my shoulder like this and capture his hand. I want to come to my arm. Now I'm keeping this arm tight. I'm going to look to grab that leg and drive. Notice how he bases out. When he does that, I switch my head to the inside and I lay my weight back. So now his arm is stuck right here in this arm, if you guys can see it. I put my weight back down on him, grab my own hand, and lift up for the shoulder lock. Okay, you guys, you try it. Okay, you guys, we're getting ready for conditioning. So here it is. First one, maxing the push-up position. I'm holding his legs. Phase one, for some of your students, they're just going to walk in a circle. Okay, changing directions every once in a while. Okay, if you got stronger guys, they're going to do a push-up, hop, and move. Okay, just like what Max is doing here. Okay, hop and move. Okay, after 20 seconds of that, I'm holding his arms right here, or his legs. He's going to do straight push-ups right from here. Okay, remember that the elbows are back behind the shoulders. That's it. Okay? After 20 seconds, I drop his feet down and he does regular push-ups. After 20 seconds of that, he drops to his knees and reps it out, keeping his back straight. Okay? Making sure that you want to keep the back nice and straight right in here. And by that time, your chest is burning up. Okay? Alright, so that's set one. Okay? So they're basically going to do 20 seconds of each exercise. Bam, they're done. Next one, okay? So he's going to lay flat on his back. Okay, turn this way, Max. Okay, he's grabbing my ankles. His legs are going to be up 90 degrees right here. So his lower back is on the floor. He's going to come up and touch my hands, lower back on the floor. Kick-ups. Okay, you guys are very familiar with this. Next one, that's for 20 seconds. He stands up. Okay, he's going to do Romans. Okay, so he's going to straddle my body, hook his legs. He's going to go down and arch and come up about 45-degree angle. Okay, 20 seconds right here. Okay, after he's done that, now he's going to stand with his back to me. He's going to arch over, put his hands on the mat, and then kick up and over. Turn around, he does it again. Okay, one more time. Excellent. So now, after that, he's going to jump up and over me. I'm going to open up and he's going to slide on his belly through. Okay? Up and over, slide through. Up and over, slide through. And then we're going to end it off. He gives me a foot. Okay, I drag it down. I push it up. Drag it down. When I come to sweep his foot, he's going to jump over, drag it down, push it up. He gives me the other leg. Drag it down, push it up, drag it down, push it up. Avoid the sweep. Drag it down, push it up. Time. All right, you guys. All they got to do is just one set. Just like that. Then let the other man do it.